Just about to get started. Jordan Westberg digs in now.
Number 11, Jordan Westberg.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss at a slider. Strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jacob Wilson.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And the Orioles set down in order. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Witt Jr. is one of only two players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first two seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Wyatt Langford now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out. And that wasn't close. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna. And a big swing and a miss. Next
ball,
one misses.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 and 2 now on Acuna. Got him. That ends the inning. Top of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Sale measures 6 feet 6 inches, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Mike Trout. Sale, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul out of play. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
That's out.
Those always feel great.
Austin Riley, the next to hit, takes outside. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one ripped, but foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. One out man at first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Fouled off left side. Popped up. Alonso has a beat on it. 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Almost got him. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back at Truist Park and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Inside. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. What a stop to first, and they get the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a miss. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed. And it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here's Sean Murphy. And fouled off. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Wyatt Langford swings through that one for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. Bradish checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner edges away at second. And the throw, he's out at third. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that is the inning. Start of the fourth, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one out in front that time. Late with the swing there. Outside low, and that is ball one. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So now the DH spot, Jacob Wilson. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And there's two away. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Harris settles under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here is Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing, foul to the left. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away. This one in the air, center field. Trout on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here is Austin Riley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him. We go to the top of the fifth, and into the box for Baltimore, Mike Trout. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Single to right in his first trip. Riley sends it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And now it's even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Drake Baldwin. He was late there. Strike 1. Baldwin goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward ranging back. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Braves.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. That's straight here for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. Alonso steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Fought off foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. And now Blaze Alexander. First offering way inside, almost got him. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Alexander checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Jordan Westburg. Olsen under it. And there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Slider right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, one away, bottom of the sixth. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 2 for 2. And a foul ball. Home team down a run here on opening day. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So digging in, Wyatt Langford.
Left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Fouled off down the right side. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jacob Wilson.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Here's Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball is outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The throw to first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. He's out. Here is Austin Riley.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Lee, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. Foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. That one almost got him. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball
It's getting
2.
squeezed a little bit here late.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Ward stands at first with 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two and 1 now. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Now a pop-up on the infield. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Braves designate. Dietrich ends. Gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's your 1. Ground ball right side. Alexander handles, throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. To third, Westburg. Throws to first in time. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, Alexander. Throws to first.
Oh, he's out.
That's the inning. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jacob Wilson. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Harris settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now batting Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. And now Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball still 0-2. Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Up the middle, Witt to second, and he's out. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. High fly ball out towards left center. Ward on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one hammered O'Neill on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Strike two. Here bottom nine, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Got him swinging for the K. Braves down to their final out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away. One strike away. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Witt around third. He will score. They're on the board 4-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Olsen at the plate with two away. Swings through that one.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really important.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andrew Kittredge.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Yeah. This one in the air right field, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles take the season opener and move to 1-0. Bradish with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody